Yo, what is going on, guys? You got your boy Shiny here, back with another video. Today we have our Ocean League quarterfinals versus MegaUmbreon and the United Umbreons. Team should be on the screen. You know I'm back with the slides this time. He has the Mega Venusaur, Keldeo, Skarmory, Dracozolt, Umbreon, Butterfree, Entei, Alcremie, Ditto, Titar, Vespiquen, Sandslash. Off the bat, Venusaur is kind of hard to break for our team, barring like Lele and stuff like that. If he brings like a Specs Keldeo, that could be kind of hard to switch into. Skarmory could be a decent check to some of the things on my team. Dracozolt's a huge threat. That's the biggest threat on his team. Umbreon and Titar are great checks to, to Spec Cheer. Makes it hard for Spec to sweep. And Entei, if Suicune goes down, Entei can be super hard to switch into. So we have to watch out for those. Comment question of the day. We'll do, what's your favorite Gen 8 fossil Pokemon, since he has the Dracozolt and the Dracozolt's a threat. And let's get into this. So first up here, we got our boy Monda the Spectre with the Choice Scarf, Dragon Pulse, Leaf Storm, Defog, Glare. Y'all see the EVs on the screen. This outspeeds Adamant Zolt. I can't outspeed Jolly Dracozolt, but I highly doubt he brings like max speed Jolly Dracozolt. And I can hit that thing with Dragon Pulse. Dragon Pulse always 2 codes, and he can't OHKO me with anything, even like Fire Blast. I live that. So yeah. I'm expecting him to be some type of Life Orb Sandrush shed too. Defog and Glare just pretty standard. Defog, get rid of some hazards and stuff if he tries to set rocks and shit. And Glare, I can just paralyze some stuff if I need to. And yeah, so next up here, we got ZYGARDE with the lefties, Coil, Rest, Sleep Talk, Arrows. This thing is a big part of the team. This is our win con this game. Basically, so last game we brought that Haban set. We brought that Haban set for the Dracozolt. Except we can't do that this game. He already knows that set, so if he predicts me with the Dracozolt and clicks Dragon Claw as I try to switch in with this thing, then I'm fucked. So I have to bring a different set on this thing, but this set's actually super good against his team. If I can get set up with some coils and some certain things are gone, I can genuinely just win with ZYGARDE. Next up here, we got our boy Sukasa the Spectre with the lefties, Sub Willow Taunt Shadow Ball. This thing's just here to be an annoyance to his team. I can Will-O-Wisp stuff to chip it down, same with Shadow Ball, and Taunt. And then Sub just to keep me, away from the threats. The EVs, I think it's to outspeed Keldeo, and then it's just to, live some random shit I'm forgetting. I recorded this a while ago, but then it got corrupted, which is why I don't remember so much stuff. Next up here, we got our boy Son Goku the Infernape with the Sash, CC, Overheat, Rocks, and Endeavor. This thing's almost definitely our lead this game. EVs, it speed ties Keldeo. Attack is to OHKO Titar, I think. It's either to OHKO Titar or to 2-code Dracozolt. And yeah, this is a very good lead because it matches up against a lot of stuff on his team pretty well. Next up, we got the Magnezone with the Shucka Berry Analytic. Body Press, Tri-Attack, Volt Switch, Flash Cannon. Body Press is for the Titar. Tri-Attack is for the Dracozolt. It's 3 codes Dracozolt. Then we got Volt Switch, Flash Cannon. EVs are 2, it lives like a Bolt Beak into a Stomping Tantrum from Life Orb Zolt, I'm pretty sure. And then last here we got Mimosa the Lele with the Life Orb, Psychic Moonblast, T-Bolt, Taunt. Pretty standard here. Just very hard hitting Lele to break his team down for my stuff later in the game. So yeah, thank y'all for watching the team builder, and I will see you for the battle. And we are back. He brings the Umbreon, the Skarmory, the Dracozolt, the Tyranitar, and the Mega Venu, and the Ditto. So he didn't bring the Entei and the Keldeo, which I'm pretty happy about, because those things were threats, but overall his team still looks very threatening. If Ditto locks on the Spectre, that thing can genuinely 6-0 me, which is super scary. Same with the Dracozolt. Dracozolt's just a huge threat against my team. And yeah, I'm gonna stick to the plan. I am going to lead with the Infernape here and see what he leads with. He doesn't really have a good counter lead against me. He's not leading the Dracozolt, and everything else really doesn't. And he's not leading the Ditto either. And everything else really doesn't want to deal with me, except for maybe a Venu if he leads the first turn, because then he can Mega and get the thick of them. But I lead with the Ape. Oops. Wait, hold on. Oh, what is it doing? Okay, I lead with the Ape here as he leads with the T-Tar. This is pretty nice. I was thinking, what's his switch in here? He's not going into Skarm. He's obviously not going, to stay in, or, actually, no. He's obviously not going to stay in, and he's not going to go into Umbreon or Ditto. He can go into dracozolt, but that thing takes a ton of damage it doesn't want to take. And he can't go into the Skarmory because, what's it called? The next turn I Fire Blast it. So I'm thinking that his only switching is the Venusaur here, right? Because if I close combat, then he can get his thick fat the next turn. But I just stay in and Stealth Rock here. I was thinking about overheating, because if I overheat and he goes Venusaur, then that thing dies. But I just stay in and click the Stealth Rocks here, because rocks are super nice to get up against this team. Do stuff like break the Sturdy against the, break the Skarmory Sturdy, just get chip and stuff. So he goes into the Venu here. I just overheat here to get some chip on it. If he doesn't have Synthesis or Leech Sheet, he doesn't have Recovery. And if he has Synthesis, it's weakened in the thingy, in the sand. And then he gets a Sledge Bomb crit there, which, oh my god, why is it doing this? Holy... Okay, he got a Sledge Bomb crit there, which kind of sucked, because preserving Ape for later would have been pretty nice. Because, you know, it still has a pretty good matchup against his team. But sucks, and so I just go out into the Lele there on him because it obviously forces him out. I was thinking about clicking Moonblast there too. Clicking Moonblast there, because last game he swapped into his T-Tar on my Lele a lot, but I just click Psychic, and what's it called? He does go T-Tar, which sucks for me, but you know, it's whatever. I feel like I'm not predicting enough this game, but, you know, hopefully we can bring it back later game. So I just stay in a Moonblast here. I feel like he's going to set up the rocks, and I live any hit from him anyways. So yeah, I Moonblast there. I know it won't kill, but still it does huge damage, and then he sets the rocks there, which is super nice, because now I get big damage off on something. He either sacks the T-Tar or goes into something else. And yeah, whatever he goes into takes big damage on the next turn, so it's fine with me. Unless he goes Ditto, because I have to swap out on Ditto. So he does go into his Ditto here, and that thing takes a ton of damage. Takes like 95%, I believe. Yeah, 80%. And then I go into my Magnezone here, because the 3 attacking moves on my Lele were Psychic, Thunderbolt, Moonblast, so he can't touch the Magnezone. Then I get a free Volt Switch off on something. Play? Okay. So yeah, that's why I go into the Magnezone. He just Moonblast, does 0 damage. It's chilling. We are still out of range of the dracozolt, so it's nice. He goes into the Zolt here, and that's super nice, because that puts him in Dragon Pulse range from Serp, I'm pretty sure. After another round of rocks. So I can go into the Lele here, as long as he's not Scarf Hustle, I'm fine. But he brought Sand here, so I highly doubt he's Scarf Hustle. So yeah, I can just get off a free Moonblast here. I force a kill, because his only switch-ins are Venusaur and Skarmory, both of which die the next turn to Thunderbolt and Psychic. So he goes into the Ditto here, just sacks that off. That's huge. That's super big for me, because now he can't sweep me with my own Spectre. Let's go. He goes into his Skarmory here. I just Thunderbolt here. Lele isn't my most needed mon, and I had a feeling that his only attacking move would be Body Press, and he's just doing this to scare me out. I thought he'd like set spikes or something. So I'm gonna click Thunderbolt here. It doesn't. No, it's a roll to kill. I'm like 99% sure it's a roll to kill. So if we get the roll, that would be pretty clutch. If not, I still think his only attacking move is Body Press. So I Thunderbolt there. Just barely. But he Drill Pecks here, which is... I didn't think he'd have Drill Peck, because, you know, why would he have Drill Peck? We're on Brave Bird, but either way, that's super nice for us, because we live, and then we get another kill on something. Or we guaranteed get a kill on something. So I can just Psychic there, get a kill on that. That's super duper big. the rest of my team, because that opens up SERP a lot, except for the Venu, but that still opens up SERP a lot. That also helps ZYGARDE, because, you know, it can switch into 1000 arrows without it being super effective. But I go into the SERP here as he goes into the Umbreon. I stay in Leaf Storm here because I think he's either going to throw up a Wish or throw up a Protect here. As he does throw up a Protect. And then the next turn, I can make a hard switch into another one of my mons, expecting Venu to come in. So I go Spectre here, hoping he goes Venu. He does go the Venu, which is pretty freaking clutch for me, because now I can get up a free sub. And then I can taunt the Umbreon on this next turn coming up. As I... Come on. I taunt him here. And now, this right now is when I realize something. I'm like, okay, I win this game by setting up a coil on ZYGARDE. I can set up a coil on the Venu, and I can set up a coil on the T-Tar. I mean, not the T-Tar, on the Umbreon. It makes it easier to set up a coil on the Umbreon if he's Willowed. And yeah, I can't set up on the dracozolt or T-Tar because the T-Tar could have Ice Beam, and I'm in Ice Beam range. No, I'm in Ice Beam into Dragon Claw from Zolt's range. So yeah, I can't do that, and I can't set up on Zolt for obvious reasons. So what I want to do here is I want to get off these taunt turns, because Spectre is not in range to die to a to a foul play. So I want to get him in range to where I have 2 taunt turns left and he's burned, so that way my ZYGARDE can set up on him and win. So as you see here, I make some plays that don't look good during the moment, but they pay off a ton later. So I just sub here a few times. I want his taunt turns to run out, so that way I can set up another taunt, and then I can Willow him. And then I can just sack the Spec, and then go into ZYGARDE. So as you see here, that's just what I'm doing. I taunt him here. I know I love another foul play, as you see right there. And then, I can Willow him here, so that way I drop to another foul play, and now I can go into ZYGARDE, set up, and win. The only way he gets out of this is if he goes hard and... Wait here, There. The only way he gets out of this is if he goes hard into Dracozolts, and then clicks Dragon Claw, or, or if he crits me, like, a few times to put me into Dracozolt range. So, I just set up a coil here, which is super nice. He clicks foul play there, gets a crit, which really scared me, because if I didn't play this perfectly, then I'm in Zolt range and getting in, well, if he's like adamant life orb. But I just set up another coil there as he taunts, so now I can just click arrows a few times. Because of my leftovers, I'm not in Zolt range, so he had to crit a foul play right here if he wanted any chance of winning. And I know the T-Tar is not Scarf like last game, because he already showed that he was slower. So yeah, I'm out of the Zolt range. As you see right there, I take 1 and I can out arrows that. I outspeed his last 2 mons. There's no way for him to get out of this, and we will advance to the next round of playoffs. We'll be taking on either We'll be taking on either TNT or Sir Kill. Watch the next video to find out which one. No spoilers here. Make sure to answer the common question of the day. What's your favorite Gen 8 fossil Pokemon? And thank you guys for watching. And I will see you guys next time. Peace. Oops. Oh shit. What the fuck? Oh my god. Why is my fucking... Wait. Okay. Peace.